Hello, welcome back to Math is Easy Step by Step. I like to go over a pretty intense word problem using unit rate. I'm going to go over two methods where you could organize the facts in order to determine some information. And then I'm going to show you a second method, step by step by step, how to answer this test question. So with word problems, what I like to do is I like to read through them multiple times. All right, so let's just get right into it. The temperature at 4 a.m. was negative 10 degrees. By 7 a.m., the temperature is negative 1 degrees. If the temperature continues to rise at that same rate, what will be the temperature at 1 p.m.? Okay, so I'm going to read this through one more time. If I'm going too fast, please stop, pause, rewind the video. It's very important you understand the test question, what they're asking. So this time I read through, try to pick up some key information, and I'll point it out to you as well. The temperature at 4 a.m. was a negative 10 degrees. By 7 a.m., that's 3 hours later, the temperature is a negative 1 degrees. So we have a change in temperature from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. That's a 3-hour difference. Okay, it's very important. The temperature started at negative 10 and ended up at negative 1 after 3 hours. I will point that out to you. And again, I'm going to show you two ways and two methods to answer this particular type of question. If the temperature continues to rise at that same rate, okay, so the temperature went from negative 10 to negative 1, that's rising. If I said anything different, that's just a slip of the tongue. What will be the temperature at 1 p.m.? So you're starting at 4 a.m. The change continues until 1 p.m. That's a total of 9 hours. I'll get into that a little bit more in this first method. What would be the temperature, right? They're not asking for the total change. They're asking for the temperature. What will the temperature be at 1 p.m.? A, 17 degrees, B, 7 degrees, C, 27 degrees, or D, 9 degrees. Okay, so what I'd like to do right now is go over some key facts and some key information that you just have to know, right? And for those of you who have a pretty darn good understanding of mathematics, you can take this information and be able to use it to answer the question. What was the temperature at 1 p.m.? For those of you that struggle in math, I will be going over parts 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 if it takes 6 parts in order to explain step by step very, very slowly. So I want to organize the facts of the question. The total time frame from 4 a.m. until 7 a.m. was 3 hours. From 4 a.m., bring us down a little bit here. From 4 a.m., the start, until 1 p.m., the very end, is a total of 9 hours. Okay, so we're going to use the 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. to create what's called a unit rate in the following videos. But I wanted to show you here, okay, I wanted to show you here that there was a temperature change from 4 a.m., which was a negative 10 degrees, until 7 a.m., which is a negative 1 degree. That means symbol means a degree. Within 3 hours, there was a change. Okay, from negative 10 degrees to negative 1 degrees, which gives you a total of 9 degrees. 9 degrees was changed in 3-hour periods. Now, if our total time from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. is 9 hours, how many increments of 3 is 9? right? I'm going to get into that in this second half of this video. I'm going to explain it clearly. But first, you need to know from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., negative 10 degrees to -1 is a 9-degree change. Not worried about positive or negative at this point. It's just from -10 to a -1 is a change of 9. That's it. And then that change occurred within 3-hour span. And the total time from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. is 9 hours. So we can use that. And I want to show you that change here in this next segment. I have created organized facts for you to see this. Now, if you don't understand, don't worry. In parts 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, I'm going to explain this very slowly, step by step. So I'm going to continue my organized facts. So if in 3 hours there's a 9-degree temperature change, and in 9 hours, right, that represents 3 hours plus 3 hours plus 3 hours, right? That gives you the total of 9. And in each of these segments, the rate changed at a continuous rate of 9 degrees from 4 a.m. until 1 p.m. There was a 27-degree total change in temperature. This is not the answer yet, but if you want to use this information, you're pretty good with math, you can figure it out from here, go for it. The answer, the question was, what will be the temperature? What will be the temperature at 1 p.m.? Not the total change in temperature, right? We've just gotten to the point where 27 degrees, 9 degrees for 3 hours, plus 3 more hours at 9 degrees, plus 3 more hours at 9 degrees gives you 9 hours. 9 plus 9 plus 9, or 9 times 3 is 27. That's only the change in temperature. The question is, what was the temperature at 1 p.m.? Hey, this is not the answer yet. Stick around. I'm going to go over step by step by step and explain to you how to find the answer to this test question. Remember, math is easy. Take it step by step. This is a very complicated word problem, but I'm going to break it down for you. Hopefully you understand. Gives you an advantage on that exam. Please like, follow, share, subscribe if you find these videos helpful. You may see this problem on your GED or HiSET exam.